Hey yo, this Babyface Trucker is with another video, man. Just coming back to tell you what's all been going on. I done had a lot of things take place since I last posted a video. Just coming to tell you what's new in my life and what's new I hear for me on the road as an over-the-road driver. Now I'm an owner operator, which I'm very proud of, and I have my own truck. I'll post a video later on showing you the exact truck. As you can see from right here, it's red or whatever. So it's a red Freightliner 2017, man. I went to a dealer, a Freightliner dealership in Montgomery, Alabama, and I got one off my own credit, which I was really happy about. My friend Bun Trucking was one of my really close friends. I was like my brother, might as well say. He was the one who got me to actually go and try to get one on credit rather than going lease. So shouts out to him on this video. And what the process of me going to get my truck was, first of all, you gotta have at least a decent credit score, because they not gonna want to too much fool with you if you don't have a decent credit score. You can't have a credit score that's just straight up shot. But if you have a decent credit score, they can try to assist you with getting a truck. This truck right here is a Freightliner 2017 Cascadia. When I got the truck was around 300 and something, and a high threes or whatever. But it's some people might not want that. Some of y'all might want a new truck, but it suited me, man. I don't exactly need a new truck to be able to make money with. As long as it's in decent shape and it's running good, then I can do a pretty good job with it. Just keep it moving on with it. Now I'm leased to JB Hunt is the carrier I'm leased to. I'm on their load board, not on the 360 side that some of you may know about, but I'm actually leased to JB Hunt. I'm doing pretty good over here, man. The first 2 months of being over here was kind of a little rough, to say the least, because I'm transitioning from a company driver to an operator. And if anybody know that getting out, for me, what was the hard part was getting out that frame of mind of actually being a company driver and transferring the full-blown not full-blown owner operator. I know some of you might want to put the quotation marks glorified company driver because I'm leased to a company, but whatever, man. It's on my credit, it's my truck. Anyway, I got this truck, and I've been running the load board ever since. I mainly the process of getting this truck was really kind of easy. I wrote a credit application, and at the time I take my credit score. My credit score was a 680, and I didn't know. I thought my credit score was a 660, and it ended up actually being a 680. So I went and I did a credit application, but you have to do those first, and you know, call and make sure that they got it, and they'll say, okay, we got it, and they'll call you when you get approved, right? So, funny story. I had my credit ran. I was in a crunch time because I had already got approved to come to JB Hunt, right? So when I got approved to come to JB Hunt, I said, well, man, the deadline was approaching because I had a problem. I did a video about the DOT clearinghouse. I had a major problem with that, and around the time, the recruiter that I was dealing with, she told me that they was putting me on the crunch time because I had already been on the roster to come to JB Hunt for so long, and if I stayed on the roster by a certain date, they would have to throw out my application for JB Hunt. So I dealt with that and just worked as much as I could. Worked hard to get a truck, man. I went to a couple dealerships. I had the right credit score, but sometimes I guess it was around kind of at the height of the corona or whatever. So I didn't really get a lot of calls back, and I just took it on the sleeve as it went. But I ended up getting a call back from 2 dealers, one in Georgia and one in Montgomery, which is the 4-star Freightliner. This truck was kind of a little bit newer than the other one I got approved for and less miles. So whenever I saw that, I was like, well, I go with this truck, man. And so whenever I got approved, they called me up there. We looked over the truck. I looked the inside, outside, telling them okay. And this is the important thing when you first buy a truck. When you buy a truck, I'm not that mechanical inclined, but I've been a driver for years. I've been driving for 6 years now. April it'll be 7. You know the simple things that you need to sit on the truck for that truck to be drivable, right? That means that if the tires bent, if the tires got a cut, rims bent, airbags low, oil leaks, anything like that, that has to be fixed before you buy that truck. And you let them know anytime you buy a truck, the ball's in your court. You have to tell them, look, I want a warranty on this truck, which is they can choose to give you offer you an aftermarket warranty, or you can just buy a truck that still got a pretty good bit of a factory warranty level. And my engine, which I kind of regret it now, but it was a learning experience. The warranty I have is on engine components. So I just had a condenser that needed to be replaced, and they didn't consider that an engine component. So that $1,200 came out of my pocket, but that's for another video. I went to the dealer, looked over the truck. I seen a couple things, like the airlines were old. Electrical airline was cracking or whatever. I told them I needed all that replaced. They had a rim that was kind of messed up. I told them I wanted that replaced. They had a tire. They had like a dip in it. I told them I wanted that replaced. The engine had a leak in the oil pan. I told them I needed that fixed. All of that fixed before I could roll out with that truck. So I'm not a mechanic, so I don't have like the tech engine code reader on hand, so I can check my engine. I didn't have all that. But what I did is I can check brakes, I can check tire, I can check to see if you got coolant leaks, engine oil leaks, things like that. All of this you can do on your own and make sure that it's right. Now, in the truck, you taking the chance once you drive it out the lot. Once you sign it on the dotted line, that's all you play. Even if you got a warranty, it's still time. So you want to make sure that the truck looks as up to your standards as possible. When I finally got this truck, I literally had 3 or 2 more days to orientation for JB Hunt. And I was like, dang, so JB Hunt was pushing me to try to get the proof that I had the truck. I was like, I'm getting it. And finally, 3 or 2 days before I had to leave, I closed out on the truck. And I got a truck and brought it home.